Of all the Trump children, Barron is arguably the most low-key. As the youngest, born in 2006, he mostly stays out of the spotlight. However, as he grows up and gets noticeably taller, almost towering over his famous parents, it's becoming more difficult for Barron to remain in the background. As the only child President Trump shares with his current wife, he's clearly the apple of his mother's eye, with Melania telling the Palm Beach Daily News back in 2006, following her very first Mother's Day, "The love, it's unconditional love." Melania described being a new mom as wonderful, explaining, quote, "It's a miracle almost, I could say, that two people can create. It's very, very special." With Barron growing into a young man, though, he's making a name for himself in his own right, too. As his mother told the Palm Beach Daily News, Barron wasn't just an easy pregnancy for her, but once he arrived, he was a dream come true. Melania described little Barron as a very happy baby. He's a very, very calm baby. He doesn't cry a lot. He's up throughout the day and has a good appetite. He's very curious. He wants to see what's going on, and he loves company. As for which family member the little guy looked like, Melania shared her perspective, saying, "He reminds me of Donald, and a little bit of my dad. The baby looks like Donald. He has my eyes and beautiful brown hair. He has long fingers and long legs." In 2009, Melania bragged to People that Barron, who was just 3 at the time, was already multilingual. The future First Lady explained to the outlet, "He speaks my language, Slovenian, English, and French."
I have to go to school now.
Yeah, you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Now I'm gonna go.
Yeah, first you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Barron subsequently attended the exclusive Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. As Vanity Fair reported at the time, parents at the elite $45,000 per year school panicked when President Trump got elected, and he and Melania decided to keep Barron in NYC to finish the school year, due to the increased security required to protect the suddenly super high-profile student. Speaking to Us Weekly, Melania explained that uprooting her 10-year-old son wasn't an option. She noted, "At that age, it's hard to explain to them. If they love school, if they love friends, they don't want to lose that." It also makes sense that Barron wouldn't be eager to leave his New York home, as in an interview with Parenting, Melania noted her son had a whole floor to himself in their lavish Trump Tower apartment, including his own living room. The decision for Barron and Melania to remain in New York rather than immediately join the president in Washington led to raised eyebrows. Regardless, the family eventually united in the White House. As CNN reported, the January 2017 move was especially notable because it marked the first time in more than 50 years that a presidential son lived there. All 3 of the preceding presidents, Obama, Bush, and Clinton, only had daughters. While other presidents since JFK had sons, they were adults and didn't live in the White House, making Barron the first presidential son to call the White House home since JFK Jr. The youngster made history again as the first presidential child to attend St. Andrew's Episcopal in Potomac, Maryland. The independent school enrolls 580 students from preschool all the way up to 12th grade, while the annual tuition sets parents back close to $40,000. As he grows up, Barron's interests are coming to the fore. Melania told a forum at Liberty University that Barron doesn't use social media but is very into sports. Soccer appears to be his go-to, as the teenager was spotted wearing an Arsenal Football Club jersey, while he also met DC United players during the White House Easter egg roll in April 2017. He even plays the game himself, having been selected to join the U12 team as a midfielder for DC United's Development Academy for the 2017 to 2018 season, according to Soccer America. Barron then joined the Arlington Soccer Association U13 for the 2018 to 2019 season per the U.S. Soccer Development Academy site. Barron is also a major sneakerhead, with Footwear News reporting the New Balance 574 cores are his favorites. The growing young man continues to get taller, too. His exact height is unknown, but the Sun notes certain commentators speculate Barron could be as tall as 6'6", which has even prompted comment from his presidential father.
My Barron, my tall Barron, he's very tall. My beautiful Barron, and handsome, he is handsome.
Over the 4 years since first arriving in the White House, Barron Trump has grown up before America's eyes, stepping out of the background to forge a future of his own. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities and hot topics are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.